Listen up, ladies, it's Saturday night. Time to grab your heels and feel alright. We got a podcast that's on fire. The money can taking you higher. Every Sunday at 4 p.m. It's ladies' night, we're taking flight. Talking hot topics, keeping it tight. We got the scoop on everything, it's true. All the things that men wanna know too. Ladies' night, we're bringing the heat. Podcast casting can't be beat. Taking flight, talking hot topics, keeping it tight. We got the scoop on everything, it's true. All the things that men wanna know too. Ladies, now we're bringing the heat. Podcast casting can't be beat.
The Timmies. Pull up my Timmies.
It's the doorbell. What it do, what it is, what's it is. I'm Neek.
It's your girl Cam. What's going on?
I am him. That's all.
They want to start off like this every...
I am
Who is him?
him.
Anyways. This is Ladies Nightout Podcast. We are back. How was your week?
Me?
Him.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure you address me properly.
I told you
So
you were
look,
going to start, boy.
My week was fire AF. I got business plan drawn up, all diaphragmed out. I'm ready to get it cracking. And I've been actively working on it. How about
I got
y'all?
so tickled when you said diaphragm. I don't know why I got so tickled.
I've never actually seen one of those. You know that. That's crazy. Except in the movie. That's the only time I've ever seen one.
Yeah, that's
They
an
still
old
sell
school
them?
thing. Probably so.
Oh.
They might not look like that no more, but probably so. I don't know. Anyway, my week was long. I ain't do nothing. That's it. Nothing to say, nothing to talk about. Same old, same old.
You?
What about you?
My week was blessed.
Blessed.
Blessed. I took well-needed days off from work. Well-needed.
As you sit in uniform.
As I'm sitting here in uniform and have to go to work this weekend, which is, it's not even my weekend to work, but we'll talk about that later. It's the beginning of a new week. It's Sunday. That's for next week. However, it was good. I had a great one. I'm big in manifesting. I've been manifesting a bunch of things, and they have been coming to fruition. So
I'm going to need some of that. The manifestation
everything
magic.
I've asked for and been working towards.
Now, did you just say that it wasn't working for you?
No, I said it was working. I just was using it wrong.
Oh, okay.
I was using it wrong. That's what I
come
said.
full front. So, like I said, blessed and highly favored around here.
I was waiting on you to say highly favored. I was waiting on you to say
She
that.
knew it was coming.
I was waiting on you to say that.
It was coming.
Ace, what about you? How was your week?
My week was wonderful. I'm alive. Everything else I can have.
Yeah, I think I'm
This is
alive.
the-
Y'all are some of the most short and declarative people I've ever met.
Because sometimes it don't
just
be nothing.
short and to the point.
Hey, this week it wasn't nothing spectacular. It just was a regular. Wasn't there nothing spectacular happen? It was Monday
Except
through
one-
Friday.
My way here, it was hot as hell in my apartment.
It's hot as hell just outside.
No, something wrong with my air, and my apartment complex was supposed to fix it the first time. Something happened to it. I think they nigga rigged it, so now they got to come back and fix it.
She said that like they watching.
I hope so.
Yeah. At Dominique's apartment complex.
I ain't
Fix
gonna
that
say
shit.
it, but fix that shit. 'Cause
Fix
I don't
that
like
shit.
sweating while getting ready after I just get out the shower.
Oh,
Lord
I
have
hate
mercy.
that. I hate that.
Ooh,
I hate it for.
Oh,
it was so damn hot. I didn't even flat iron my hair. I said, fuck it.
I just broke my nail. God damn it.
Anywho,
Let's get it cracking.
Me and a few coworkers last night was having a conversation, talking about my podcast, other things, and the topic came up of open relationships. And the question I want to ask y'all: would you ever indulge in an open relationship? Why or why not?
Ladies first.
If you asked me that probably 10 years ago, I probably would say no. But today, I probably would say yes. Yes.
And why is that, ma'am?
I don't know, just life experiences. I don't know. I just think that where I am in life now, that I do think that you can. I'm not gonna necessarily say love two people. I'm not gonna necessarily say that, but I think that you can maybe be with someone but still have other needs, whatever they are, and somebody else can meet those other needs, whatever it is. It could be socially, it could be emotionally, whatever it is that you may seek, you may not get from your person, or vice versa, whatever it may be. Maybe maybe you're into books or whatever the case may be, and your person is not, and it's a big part of you, and this other person is. So it just could be spiritually. Maybe your person don't go to church, so it could be a lot of things that maybe you can gravitate to somebody else and have that part of you fulfilled.
I am actually going to do something I think is going to be the theme of today's show. I'm going to agree with Kamisha. I'm going to agree with her. I honestly am. Because I honestly have been in an open relationship. I've been in two. And the hardest part is, and no, when I say open, it's not poly, but what I'm saying, they have the same rules and guidelines as long as if you have a person that's a no, that's off limits for, and that's the agreement. The agreement portion of it is usually the hardest part for people to follow. And it's so hard because once you put a forbidden door up, it's too tempting. And that's the part that's always making those relationships or situationships dissolve because somebody can't follow the rules.
Mm-hmm.
And
Big fact.
yeah, it is. So I have been in one. We both had our off-limits people, and of course we both was talking to our off-limits people, and it just dissolved the relationship right then and there. I had another one about 5 years after that. The first one was in my 20s. The second one was in my early 30s. Not necessarily the rules were broken, but the bonds were weakened because of the people we allowed in. And because we allowed certain people into that circle and they didn't have the same intentions we did, messed it up for everybody. So everything had to dissolve.
I agree with all of them. Both of them. I agree. And for those who disagree, y'all in one and y'all know it.
Lord have mercy.
Yep, I'ma say it. I'ma say what y'all ain't gonna say. Y'all in one. Y'all get cheated on.
Woo!
Most of y'all, some of y'all.
Woo! Well, we
Coming
decided.
back home.
Well, who pissed in your Cheerios?
Nobody. I'm just.
Y'all get cheated on. That's wild, Ace. Ace, that's what we coming in with. Just y'all get cheated on anyway.
And she said, "Here we come with the bullshit."
What is going on?
But carry on. Tell them.
Please tell us.
everybody that
How are we getting cheated on?
Listen, some of y'all are in situationships where y'all made certain agreements, like he just said, and y'all talking to people y'all agreed not to talk to. Some of y'all didn't even make these agreements. It's just happening whether you like it or not.
That's insane.
It's insane, but it's true.
I like to believe that there are people out there who can follow rules. Mm-hmm. I like to believe that there are a lot of those out there that are having and maintaining successful relationships. However, I'm not oblivious to the fact that people do fall short of the glory, as we all do. And so if that's happening, that's very
One
unfortunate.
thing we gonna do on this show is be fucking for real, okay?
You gonna be anything, bitch. Be for real.
Be fucking for real.
You gonna do anything.
Let's be for real. In a perfect world, that man is yours and yours only.
That man.
Or a woman.
Woo.
Or a woman.
Yes,
Correct.
thank you. That person.
My man's over here. That person is your person in a perfect world. Now, I'm not going to include married people in here. That's y'all scandal, okay?
So wait.
I'm not talking to y'all.
Wait,
I don't feel like fight with y'all today.
Wait. I do.
He do.
So, look.
Not I.
This is going to crack y'all up. And it's going right along with what we talking about, so I ain't drifting too far. I'm in 2 groups on Facebook, right? Mm-hmm. One is Black Singles of America. The other one is Black Husbands. Now, I thought I was infiltrating Black Husbands because I was going to get some information to probably help in my dating life. But then I noticed...
Speak on it.
Then I noticed that there's some of the same people in both groups. Mm-hmm. And when I noticed it, I said, oh, that's the issue.
Uh-huh.
That's the issue right there. When I would notice like some of their complaints, the complaints would be similar, but then I would notice that, oh, you putting this in both groups because you in both groups. You single and married. Mm-hmm. That's the issue. That's the issue.
Voila. Mm-hmm. And you have it. So again, we gotta try to look at me cross-eyed and cockeyed. Y'all in an open relationship whether you like it or not. Now you need to let that man cheat in peace or you let him go.
Let him
woman.
cheat in peace.
Or woman. I'm just saying.
You letting people cheat in peace, Cam?
Who?
Notice there was 2 parts to that. There was 2 parts to that. Let him cheat in peace or leave him alone. She's one of the options.
I just asked the question. I just said you let him cheat in peace.
I'm big on. I love Animal Planet. What's good for the goose is most definitely good for the gander.
She likes to cheat back. Clip.
No, I wouldn't be cheating back. It's you gonna have fun. I like to have fun too. We gonna both have fun.
It's that open relationship I was talking about.
Hey, shit.
Brings me
Nah,
back to
you
my
ain't get
point.
that from her. You got that from Greg. Boom. Boom.
I
Look.
got my shot. I was just waiting.
That's insane. Cam, that's not what we. Please don't do that. I hope that's not what we doing. Let's
I don't know who Greg is.
I don't know who Greg. Thanks.
I don't.
Thanks, babe. You worked your magic right there. Thank you.
Serious,
Thank you so
bro.
much.
They be tripping.
Thank you so much.
God damn it, tell me something. You did go. I don't know.
You ain't never seen Why Did I Get Married?
When they was at the table confessing everything,
Yeah.
You remember Angela said,
and old boy said,
"Did you get that from your baby mama?" Nah,
you got a
ain't
shot
get,
for VD.
you ain't get
oh,
that
you
from
got a
Keisha.
shot for VD.
You ain't get that from
Oh.
Keisha. You got that from Greg. Boom.
Oh. I would have never even thought
It's
about
cool. It's cool.
So yeah, I just had to open up with that.
Well, that was a nice little warm up.
Good
Thank
job. And then my friend. But you got a question. Let's hear
So,
it.
so then, what do you consider in in a non-open relationship? What is considered cheating to you?
Where you throwing that one?
It's a question.
Which way you throwing it? This way or that way?
Whoever want to answer.
Lady first? Or you
You
want me to?
always want to be a gentleman at these times. Don't be a
Because
gentleman now. Look.
it's y'all show.
That's so even. That's even more reason why you supposed to be answering the question.
Fine.
Okay.
I as someone who's been guilty of all forms of cheating, I will just say everything to keep it simple. No, for real, no. Emotional cheating by confiding and de-stressing upon others when you're supposed to be doing that solely with your partner. Definitely any kind of physical act, touching, or anything like that, I would be deemed inappropriate. And I think it's another one that's the biggest one of all.
What's that?
Financial cheating. If that money is leaving and it is affecting or impacting the immediate family and it's going any other place, and I don't even care if that's a family member, and it's impacting how we are living economically, you're cheating. You are cheating on what we are trying to build here.
All right. Well, when you're not in an open relationship, cheating to me, same thing you were saying. All forms of fucking cheating. You going out, having conversation with bitches and
Going out having conversations with bitches.
Who you talking to? Why you talking to her? How you talking to her?
Okay, that matters. The how,
Yes.
the why.
And we all know you can't go out and just have a regular fucking conversation.
Why not? Why not?
I'm gonna just tell you the track history of people I've talked to in the past.
Studies have shown.
Studies have shown.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know how to talk and have a conversation. Y'all got the cat flirting, do all this extra shit.
The cat don't necessarily mean, okay, some people have flirtatious spirits, but that don't mean that they're actually actively trying to flirt.
Flirtatious spirits lead to what?
They don't always. Sometimes you just know how to have a conversation. Y'all can just giggle and laugh.
Flirtatious?
Yeah. There are lines to be
Well,
crossed.
That depends on what the women consider flirtation.
That's what I'm saying.
'Cause you could be laughing with another woman and
That-
the woman considers that's flirtation.
That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck is you laughing with her for?
Just because I'm smiling,
And I've been told
just
that
because I'm
flirtatious-
smiling
that
does
I'm
not mean that
flirtatious and
it is
I'm doing
anything
what I'm
nefarious.
doing.
I'm not doing it just to be.
No,
It depends. You know your person. You know what type of flirting they doing. So don't ever go that route like, I'm just having another conversation, baby. No, nigga, I know that flirt. I know that motherfucking smile, nigga. You use the same smile on me when we like.
Use the same smile on me.
Oh, wow.
This is why.
I didn't know
This
that
is
was
why.
a smile.
Fellas,
Yeah, it is.
fellas,
It
do you
is
hear this
different
shit?
smiles. It's
Come on,
Do you hear
different
this
smiles.
shit,
real.
fellas?
It's
Be
different
I know
fucking
this
for
lady-
real.
Different
I
smiles.
tell y'all, I tell me all the time. When
Now
we
she
get
gonna
to know
say
any
use
brother-
the same teeth. That's insane.
Nah, never.
You
But
use
anyway,
the same teeth
Cause
on
you
me.
got me mixing something with your raggedy ass. But look, I tell
outta here,
men all the
Day-Day.
time. We learn y'all when we talking to y'all, when we dating y'all. We learn y'all in every aspect, your patterns.
That's why we be looking at us and be like, this motherfucker lying. his
You hear
ass
me? And
off.
if we
He
ask you a
lying.
question, we
We
already
already
know
know
the
the
fucking answer.
We just
Okay.
wait sitting there watching
Yes,
you lie.
yes,
Exactly.
That part I do believe. I do believe y'all know the answer, but at the same time, I think y'all also underestimate how much we know y'all. Because
probably
we know
know-
what
you know-
we
y'all
know
know
what you will
fragments.
overreact to.
Yeah, y'all know.
Y'all know fragments, because if you knew the
See?
truth, then you would know it's probably not safe for me to go ahead and sit here and tell this lie. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway.
No.
So then when
Dangerous.
I'm sitting here like this,
Dangerous.
trying
Going
to
on
say,
dangerous
I don't know,
lines.
Let me
I
ask-
forgot
let
she
me
was
ask
that
you a
fast.
question.
Yeah, because you knew it was
Let me
fast.
ask you a question. Do you believe that a man knows when his woman is in a delusional state of mind? And I mean this. Do you believe that a man knows when his woman is delusional?
Wait, why would she be
Well,
delusional?
that's what I'm stuck at.
Don't act like she wouldn't. Dick can have you delirious all the time.
If it's your woman, why would she be delusional?
Are you serious?
That don't mean shit. 'cause you my woman.
Absolutely.
Why are we have okay?
You delusional.
What we-
Answers a question.
What we not gonna do is
Because
not
guess
be
what I'm not-
fucking for real.
We are being
You
for
already
real.
It is
said
for real.
this.
And I'm asking
You
you a
already
Because
said
you
this.
gotta think about what
Answer
you're
the
saying.
question.
I
If
know
she's-
exactly what I'm saying.
If she's your woman and you're saying that she's delusional
Why
over
would she
you,
be delusional?
It don't have to necessarily be. It could be over.
Why
a
would she
lot.
be delusional?
no, you
Or
said
what she
you
be-
said
what
you
she be
said
delusional about?
Okay.
you said
Then the
penis.
prime example.
me
Prime
one.
example.
Give me one.
And this is one made headline news. Let's go with Donald Sterling, owner of the Clippers. Now, he not having sex with anybody at 80 years old, but his wife at the time was believing that he was just hanging out with these young ladies. He's the owner. So, of course, economics had a big portion of what the hell she believed was going on. Now, they just had a show about this. He not fucking any of these assistants that he had, but what he is doing is tricking off on them. That's why I was talking about economically cheating. But The thing is, she was believing and telling her friends, he's had a bunch of these assistants that he treats like daughter figures. He's not doing anything with them. He just likes to have them around. That's delusional.
No, that's denial.
It's the same thing.
She
What's
knew.
the
That's,
difference?
yeah, that's I would say that's denial.
What's the
She
difference?
knew.
Because
Wendy
you know,
Williams
it's
and
just
Kevin.
like
Knew and denial is two
Wendy,
different things.
Wendy Williams and
Denial,
Kevin.
she knew. She
denial.
just
She just
denying.
don't want to.
That was the
Yeah, she
same
don't
thing.
want to.
She
Yeah,
don't
she
want to
She
believe.
don't want to face it. Yeah, she don't want to face it.
So you think that there are women that are out there in that situation that will still lie to themselves?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Okay, so if they
Absolutely.
lying to themselves, what's the difference? If they're delusional, or if they're
Denial,
Denial and delusion.
you're
are two
talking
different
about the
things.
adjective describing the word, not the action. So let's be fucking for real.
I am.
It's still the
It's the same thing. That's what I'm saying. So if it's the same thing, what's the difference? Other than the adjective we're using. So she lying to herself, saying, my man wouldn't do that. He just having fun. Let him have his little fun, but he gonna come back home. You don't think a man knows when his wife is in that state of mind? Or his woman is in that state of mind?
It's throwing
Don't
me.
go silent
It's
on me now.
absolutely throwing me because I'm just
Don't go silent on me
That
now.
I think the way that it's being worded,
Worded,
knowing
exactly, 'cause I'm
in
saying
that
it's
state of
throwing me.
mind.
It's throwing
Because
me.
the thing, this is where I'm gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
In order for something to get to L, it had to start with A and B.
Okay.
So in order for her to be here, it had to start somewhere.
Of course.
So that meant that at some point in time, there was a point in time when he was dealing with those women.
Okay.
So in order for her to get here and be an accepting of it, it had to start somewhere for her to be able to rationalize it and deal with it.
compartmentalize it.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So let's go there.
Mm-hmm.
She is saying she is in that state of mind that I'm talking about because she's got no tangible proof or evidence that there's anything other than what he said it is.
And that's why it's denial, not delusion.
Okay. Even if it's denial. He knows he's going to be able to tell her or explain his way out of whatever it is. He knows this. So once he starts saying, oh, baby, that ain't nothing but just a coworker. There ain't nothing for you to worry about. Kiss on the forehead and take off. All right, baby. Then what?
Then that's just how she gonna live her life.
Exactly. So that's the root of what we talking about.
Does that make that delusion?
No, yeah, that's not. It's
It's her just saying, "Fuck it, I don't feel like arguing about it. He gonna do what he gonna." That's what I said. Cheating peace.
Or she just
or
accepting
leave.
it, and then too, you
Again.
then too, you have to think about it like this. The reality of it is
That man
that
paying the bills and
those
shit.
two, and that's what I'm saying. So for women like that,
That's not
for women like
delusion.
that, for
That's
women
a
like
choice.
that, you got to think about it like this. For women like that, they tend to stay longer when it's a financial gain than if it's not. That's the reality
There
of it.
are tons of people who've been in that situation and they just not accepting it. They believe it. They will
That's
make
true.
excuses
That's true.
That's
and
true.
then that's
top
when
of
the
excuses.
delusion
what
will come
I-
in.
on top
and that's
of
when the
excuse.
delusion
But
come
that's
in.
what I'm getting at.
So what
so
I'm
if
saying
he knows
is-
that he's going to be able to rationalize his way out of anything with his woman, he knows. He knows that she's going to believe me. I don't have to worry about that.
Or he thinks
That's what I'm saying.
she's gonna believe him. So who's delusional, him or her?
Because just because
These are
she's
the
telling her
conversations
friends,
why we have the issues we have in our community.
Hey, niggas
no,
can be delusional
because just because
too.
you telling your friends, oh, those are just blah blah blah, don't mean
This
in the
why.
back of her
Listen,
head.
prime
This is
example.
why.
They don't
No
mean
matter
in the back of her
what.
head she like.
When
No
I talk-
matter
I don't know
what,
if that's what they
y'all
feel.
are being
She
spin-
might not just want them to know.
Y'all are being spin doctors for women. Stop doing that shit.
Who's been
Own
a spin? That's
both
the
of you two.
situation. That's
You
the
two.
situation.
You two.
fact.
You are always making. Okay. There are two things that we know. Women can be dick dumb. Niggas can be pussy whipped, right?
Of course,
Yes.
absolutely.
We know that. Those are facts. All right. Women can be addicted to the cash, addicted to the lifestyle, right? Niggas can be addicted to the way she treats me. I am able to play the video game for 8 hours a day and still get all my needs taken care of as long as I do what I need to do in this bedroom. I will have a roof over my head and clothes on my back. Right? We know that. So if those two elements exist, why are we making these people any more intelligent than what we know they are. They're dumb because they are falling for these situations. Let's not give them any more intelligence than what they seem to display.
I wouldn't say that that's.
Let's not do that.
I wouldn't say that that's dumb, because if that's the case, then that would be everybody's everyday life, because everybody's been through that.
And I'm
at
not
some
denying.
point.
So just because
everybody ain't been dumb.
that's what I'm saying.
But
I've been dumb. I've been
think
pussy
about it
whooped.
though. That doesn't make you dumb. You got to have the experience. You learn something.
Okay, so
How you
again,
That
we
doesn't
are
make you
arguing.
dumb.
We are arguing adjectives. No matter what y'all doing, we arguing adjectives. So
It's a-
you're taking dumb and
still.
naive and using them in the same instance. That's
no,
the only difference.
Dumb and naive mean two totally different things.
No, they don't.
They do. They do.
What? Ace, will you do us the favor, producer? Can you look up the definition of dumb and naive? Please.
Dumb people continue to do the same thing over and over again.
That's insane
Insanity.
people.
Dumb
That's
people.
not dumb.
Dumb. So again, when it all boils down,
Yes.
it's still the same thing. Because what you started off by saying was, you started off by talking about the penis. Then you went into financial.
I gave you all the different scenarios and when people are dumb. I just use those as examples of what the hook is.
And that's why I said,
Exactly.
so from the beginning, there probably had been infidelities with him and his penis.
Again.
And that's why she's in denial.
Can't.
And that's why I said it's not delusional. We're not going to debate over it.
Denial
Because I
can lead to
already
being
said.
delusional.
Thank.
If that's how you feel, if that's how you feel,
Because-
Because
y'all
If
are
that's
the
how you
sisterhood of the
feel.
trap. I don't even think y'all know y'all do it at this
that
point.
doesn't
I
have
don't think y'all
anything
know
to
y'all
do
do
with
it.
that. That just means
Y'all
that
are
you're
the-
a man and I'm a woman, and
There we go.
absolutely,
There we go.
we're not going to think the same. That's just the
that's-
reality.
Y'all
of it.
already got y'all a different set of beliefs anyway.
So that's the
That's
point. So
my
that
point.
doesn't mean that
y'all will always give credence and credit to people that are born with vaginas to being smarter than what they are.
absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely
Whenever
not.
somebody, okay,
No.
Because you haven't been watching this show. Because
I have.
absolutely not.
I watch this show on a regular basis.
So if you have,
With
then
his
you would
phone.
see. Then you would see that that's absolutely not what I do.
when it's a general scenario, you two will defend general cases of women instead of a specific one. That's different. When we're talking about specific people, yeah, that bitch dumb. But when we're talking about in a general sense, in a wider sense, no. Y'all two come to their defense and say, oh no, they probably already know what's going on. They probably just lying to themselves. Bro, let's not do that. Those women that are in those situations that choose to stay,
We were talking about that situation, and that's what I was responding to.
okay.
Because that's just like saying all men are dogs. If we talking about this one particular man, then that's who you're going to be talking
Didn't
about.
she just say her dating experience?
Exactly.
in
So
her-
but she said my experience.
She didn't
The
start
track
by
history of the
saying
niggas I deal with. I deal with the
Exactly,
same
that's the point.
pussy
She
said,
motherfuckers.
y'all niggas.
No,
They
what
all
you
club
miss
together.
is when we speak of our experience. That's why if you've ever been listening and watching the show, you'll hear me say my opinion and how I feel about this.
Okay.
That don't mean it's everybody. That just means what I've seen of this. This is what I take from it.
All right.
Makes sense.
I'll try. I'll really try from this point on to make sense.
So, what you dealing with the same guys, does that make you delusional?
No. Dumb, yeah. Delusional, no. Dumb as hell. Delusional, no. Insane, maybe. Insane, probably, yeah. Delusional, no.
You know what?
The reason why it will come off as
You right.
delusional being you dealing with the same type of guy thinking that you're going to get a different result.
Ace, she don't
I'ma
want to
say-
own up to that.
No,
No,
I'm
no,
gonna say
no,
this.
no.
I'm gonna say
she
this.
owning up to it, you
People are very good with
We
their
have a type.
representatives.
And then
That's absolutely true.
They
People are
manipulative me.
they are very
I get
good with the
manipulative.
person
I'ma
that
admit it.
they come out to be, and then later you like, God damn,
again,
you the same motherfucker. Yeah, trust me, it's
people are really good at hiding who they are.
absolutely.
I don't want to give them
Not
enough credit,
everybody,
'cause I don't
not
believe that.
everybody,
I
but
believe-
some people are really good.
I believe that there are enough people like I'll use me. on this spectrum. I can tell if she's got kids by the way she talks to her son, how she'll talk to me. Because I'll already know, okay, you addressing him like that. If he already a nigga, what I got a chance of being? What the fuck I got? Am I gonna be something different? She ain't gonna come to me, my king. How are you? You know what I'm saying? So if he's already getting
What she say? Exactly. Thank you. No one tries to deal with the same motherfucker. It just happens.
it just happens 6-7 times.
Yes, it do.
It happens for
And
a
then,
decade of your life.
Hold
Come
up.
on, bro.
Don't
No.
make me jump on y'all ass, okay?
This the shit that this the shit
Because
that
don't make me
be
jump on
making-
y'all ass,
this
all
the
right?
shit that just be making me.
I bet you if you do a poll, women will say you may not think
Y'all
so
don't know if a
because
child
you're
deal
a
with the same
man.
female.
But I'm telling you,
No, we don't.
Cut it
men-
the fuck out. Yes,
we
y'all
Trust
do.
me.
No, we don't.
That's what
I
the
said we're
thing
gonna be
comes
fucking for real
when
today.
they say, oh,
We
what
are.
you looking for?
So in your dating
Oh,
history,
what's going on?
what
They're
type
gonna
of
do
women are
everything
you
to not
finding
be
yourself
that
running into?
for the first 6 months.
Okay.
What
Because
type
you
of
even
female?
said it's the same yourself.
I'm gonna give you just for real. I'm gonna be real. Type of women that I have ran into in the past, because I'm declaring that there are
Now you want to
special
manifest.
groups,
Don't manifest now, nigga.
special groups that
Be
I'm
for
about
real.
to head into. Because I told y'all this before the show. So my past histories have been women who have been financially irresponsible. It's been women who are cheaters. It's also been women who just don't know themselves yet. So I've had a different class of woman each time. I've never run into the same thing twice because when I see the first red
I'm not
flag,
saying that they're not
I believe
different
you.
in aspects.
No, I'm giving you exactly what I ran into.
Okay.
I've had 3 major relationships. 3. And each one of them were different. And the area in life they were in was the difference in why we didn't work out. That's it. First one was a notorious cheater. Second one, financially irresponsible. Third one, just didn't know herself yet. That's it.
Okay. At the same time,
And what does it say about you?
Good question. I'm trying to be a better judge of character.
Same.
And not give people as much of a benefit of a doubt, but also
Facts.
not lose giving
The
the person a
empathy and
chance.
all of that
Not
shit.
shutting
Yeah.
that down.
That part.
Not shutting that down completely.
That
So
part.
So the point that I'm making is, all those characteristics, did you see any of those things portrayed from the beginning?
no, I didn't have, like you said, again, theme of the show. Cam, I agree with you.
No. I'm saying that to where him saying dating the same people is dumb. And I was saying in the beginning,
But
people are not the same as they turn out to be.
I do
That's the
agree
point
with
I
it.
was making.
I agree with it. But what he's saying is, because Dom made the point that men do the same thing, and we don't. We don't date the same person, different skin. We don't do that one. Because I don't think enough of us run past red flags.
Y'all will date a motherfucker that looks
Exactly the same.
like the last person
Negative.
you just dated.
You got a type.
I do got
Yeah, but
Thank you.
Yeah, but that's
your
not
last
what-
2 boyfriends had dreads.
that's not. Yeah, my
What
type
was-
is. That's not my type. Is a look though.
Were they dark
So I
skinned?
guess I like.
Were they tall?
I like dark skin.
Okay, thank you.
He gonna get out my business. He gonna get the fuck out my business.
I like dark
See
skin.
what I'm saying? We gonna be anything. Be
I like
fucking
dark
for
skin.
real.
But that's usually how it goes. If you pretty much darker skin, you pretty much like light skin. If you pretty much lighter skin, you like dark skin.
I like them all.
No.
I like them all.
Pretty much, if you
I'm
look
like-
at a lot of relationships, it's pretty much the opposites of each
Being
other.
committed to, I've had 3, like I said, 3 relationships. But as far as dating life, dated white, black, BBW, skinny minis, tall,
Yeah, dated.
all of them. Dated.
Two
Yeah.
different things.
But that's why I said committed. 3.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. And I'm sure that it was some similarities in those 3 that wasn't in the ones she was dating.
They all 5'5".
That's the point that I'm
Somebody-
making.
that is
That's the
about
point that I'm
it.
making.
Other than that-
So it was something in them that
Yeah.
there was that they was a choice, and the other ones didn't get as far as dating.
True. I will give you that. Again, I agree with you, Cam. I agree with you.
Don't keep getting smart.
I'm not getting smart. I'm just saying that was gonna be the thing. I agree with you. I do, on the other hand, also agree with Ace. So two things can
Ace
be
is in
true
here.
at the same
Who's
time.
Ace?
Wow, that's crazy. Big homie.
Hold on, we got a comment.
Read it out loud.
True. Oh, so true. People act a certain way until they feel they have you. Then their true colors appear.
That's true.
I believe
And
that
that's
true
not
colors appear.
everybody, but some people do put on this persona for you to be
But you see
whatever it
signs.
is.
That's
what I'm saying.
Sometimes.
Shit seeps through.
Sometimes.
Some people choose
Sometimes.
to ignore them.
That's
and then
that.
when shit
Sometimes.
come out, you go back and be like, damn, he did do this shit.
Sometimes.
Or she did.
Or- 'cause
Sometimes.
this does
Sometimes some
happen.
people are really good
When you
at
the
what they
very
do.
first time you vent about that person, you vent, you get. Well, they might not actually be there, depending on the advice you getting from a person. They might not actually be there. Give them a chance, right? You give them a chance, and then a significant amount of time passes, and then that same thing happens again, and you have forgotten that it happened the first time, and someone has to remind you. Didn't you just say he did that shit? Blah 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 blah. Oh, I forgot about that. That does happen. People
I don't
forget the
forget.
first red flag that they've
I
seen.
don't forget.
She say men hide who they really are at the very beginning versus laying everything out on the line.
That's true. That's what I'm telling you. These are experiences that women that we're having. These are two that's saying the same thing. The other one is that a woman?
I don't know
Say
what type of
journey?
men y'all
Yeah.
dealing with.
Yeah, because it's what they start off with the question. They say, "Well, what is it that you're looking for?"
And that's
Blah.
when you don't
and
tell
that's
them.
when they I don't tell them nothing because it's like a blueprint. Because now they want to know.
They gonna ask
okay,
exactly
so
what
she
you
been
want
through
in
this,
the beginning
and
to
then
get
they
what they
give
need.
you that.
So you okay?
I learned it. Don't
So
worry
they
about
give
it.
you
I won't
that.
make the same
Let me
mistake.
ask y'all a question. So when y'all dating, and I kind of know the answer to this because y'all are exceptional women and y'all always are an exemption to the rule. Y'all have never had conversations about something that happened with you and your ex to the present person you're dating?
For me, only if it's a topic or a reason why we having that conversation.
Okay. So say for instance, you ask him why he's single. He gives you the
I
reason.
fucking hate that question, by the way.
But yeah, he gives you the reason why he's single.
The stupidest
Because
question
of whatever. He takes some accountability, he takes zero accountability, however it goes. And then in that same breath, you turn around after you hear his story and you try to tell him something that you can relate to because of your experience. So you can understand why that's him and his ex was a miss. So now you've told him the same thing as what are you looking for? Because you gave him a scenario of this is what happened, this is why we didn't work, because y'all sharing combat stories. So now that y'all done shared the combat story, now all of a sudden, okay, I know what makes you trigger. I won't do that to you. So I have the blueprint. Regardless of if you told me or not, meaning to tell me or not, I have it. So, of course, I'm going to not try to hurt you in the beginning. I'm going to not try to hurt you throughout the relationship. Doesn't mean that that part ain't going to seep out if it's something, like say, for instance, if it's I speak too harshly. I'm going to watch what I say for a long time around you and think about it. But eventually, the real me will seep out and I'm going to say something harshly, not meaning to hurt you. It's just a reaction. I'm just reacting. So now when I say it, all of a sudden it's like, oh, you just like him. Didn't mean to do that. It's just we have similarities.
I think that's not as bad as when it's something that's like abuse or cheating or something like that.
Those are the givens. Those are the givens.
But
I'm
like
with
that, then you can understand when a person gets upset. Yeah,
But
because you know what I'm saying. You might get upset, but like if we getting upset and the first thing come out your mouth is bitch
Oh,
or
no.
something like that,
Nah.
then it's like, oh,
I get that.
that's who you are.
I get that.
But other than that, yeah, you getting a little mad.
But it's the
you
same.
know.
It's the same for us. Say for instance, well, I mean, because there are one-off scenarios for every situation. But say for instance, I got a problem with people damaging my property.
Yeah.
because you upset, right? And now I done did something to upset you, and because you don't know how to express yourself, you done did something without actually taking time to think about how it affect me. You just, I want my lick back, blah 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 blah, and that's the first thing you do. Now you didn't do that whenever we had our first initial argument, but there was a little warning sign that you got a flicker of anger in there, or something that could be potentially damaged and devastating. I'm gonna notice that. I hope I would at this age. Oh, she responded to that a little rough. I don't know about that. He said something a little. Ooh, nah. He gritted his teeth when he said that. That mean he mean that. Oh no, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think men have that same. I don't think men run across that as often as women. Is what I'm getting at. I think women can see some shit coming, but I don't think they just completely acknowledge it. I think sometimes they just run past it, like I said.
Who?
Why you keep doing them like that?
In some instances, it might be that way, but as you can see, what's being said is people just are really good at it. Men and women are really good at. It's just like, for instance, a lot of these guys and go be with these women for years and go have 2-3 kids by them, and then the moment you ain't with her no more, now she want child support. Now she finna mess up your other relationship and all of this stuff that she was a good woman the whole 8 years you was with her until the day you walked out the door. Now her emotions, cause she don't know life without you.
Whew.
So
Whew.
she gonna damage everything you touch or try to.
Whew.
And some men can be like that. So I don't know. Sometimes people are.
Shout out to the fellas that's running down to the child support office. Get your money, kings. Get your money.
Strike 2.
Get your money, kings. Don't let her
But
cheat
yeah,
you out the lifestyle you
out.
deserve.
You striking out in this bitch.
Don't let her cheat you out the lifestyle.
that you deserve.
Exactly. You have been living this lifestyle for the past couple of years, fellas. Don't let her lower your standards. Get your money.
Ooh, child.
I ain't got time.
Why y'all acting like that ain't the truth? You introduced me to a vibe, and I have lived this vibe for 6 years. Why am I gonna lower it because we broke up or got divorced?
Now
No.
she gotta take care of you.
No.
And what
Come
about
on,
the
bro.
kids? You gonna keep the kids?
Equality.
You keeping the kids?
Mm-hmm.
Come on with this
Equality.
next question.
Ace, shout out to the stay-at-home dads out there. Y'all doing y'all thing.
Do you do y'all believe that everyone changes over time?
Yes.
Why is that? How is that?
I can only use myself as a metric. I'm not the same. Am I still silly? Yes. But am I as irresponsible as I used to be? No. Do I actually hear other people's opinion now? Yes. Do I try to overtalk them? No. So if I can make those changes, but with me and all my Virgo-ness, I believe other people can too. So if they can't change, I can't change.
Why you looking over?
He said Virgo being. I just got sick real fast. Queasy.
Hate it here.
Yeah. People change. I change. I change niggas at 8. I'm trying. I manifested.
Get the
Manifested that. It's changing real soon. I feel it. Keep on. Cause you just manifested your change. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it.
It's the gunshots for me. Fuck is you shooting at? I'm just trying to...
He's shooting at the bullshit.
All right, bro. You got it. You got it.
Oh man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I think so. Sometimes for the better and sometimes not so much. But yeah. I think if you're still doing the same things you were doing 5 years ago today, a year ago today, then you need to evaluate some shit anyway.
I would hope so. I hope that no one
Small
Some cannot
changes.
change for the life of them.
Yeah.
You say what?
She said some can't
cannot
change for the life of them.
That's the unfortunate people.
Yeah. Even small
bad for them.
changes are important, no matter what it is. How you eat, you know, exercising more, reading more, whatever it is, don't have to be nothing extravagant. It could be little things.
I think that's the biggest thing that our people, and I'll say our people because I'm really talking about our African American community, and I'm really referring to the ones in St. Louis because I see people outside of here changing a lot. The attention to detail here is super strong on the negative side, but it's not on the positive. So, say for instance, it's the whole theory on weight loss, right? You lose the first 5 pounds, you notice. Nobody else does. You get to 10, now the momentum is shifting because now people are like, oh, you looking a little smaller. You get to 20, everybody knows. Your face change because they can see that, but they can't see the beginning. And it's the same thing when it comes to people changing. Like, I don't engage in back and forth. You don't notice that because you still holding me to the old person I used to be. So whatever I say, if I say, okay, you're right, because I'm trying to resolve it without us getting a 10, you mistaking it for me being smart or whatever, and it's like, nah, fuck that. You being a smart ass. I'm not, baby, I don't really mean it. I really am saying, okay, it's done. Nah, you just dismissing what I'm saying. No, I'm not. I hear you, and I want to acknowledge what you're saying. But those small changes don't start to get noticed until we get to like month 11 of me not doing it. The first 30 days is so hard because we still on the same old schedule. Dama Lama Ding Dong.
Yeah. Yeah, change. That's crazy.
Change, that's crazy. I got a question for y'all.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
I do. I got a question for y'all. All right. So, out of all your combined dating history and experiences, right? Where would you say your life would be different if you made a different choice? Like, what point in your life, if you think you took one decision away in your past dating history, that your life would be flipped on its head? And you'd be somewhere different, be further along, be dead, whatever.
I can answer that. Probably if I wouldn't have had my son young, my life would be different. Majority of all the people, I grew up on the north side, so
The ghetto. No, I'm just playing.
Damn.
This is why I said, who is that? Nothing.
for everybody who know me, y'all know all my
your
kids
point.
are grown. I'm still young though.
All my kids grown.
I had my son at 14.
Face.
Back then, that was a bad thing for me. It took me a long time to wrap my head around that, but then I had to realize it. Everybody around me was starting to do drugs, and that's what I saw. So I felt like God knew that wasn't where I needed to be. So he knew that in order for me not to be a part of what I saw and what was being a product of my environment, he said, this is what I know will get her attention away from everything else. And the very first time that I had sex, the very first time I got pregnant, hadn't been touched after that,
One and
and I was
done.
pregnant.
Damn.
And I felt like, damn, why did he do this to me? I don't know nothing about a
Stop
baby.
that face.
How did this happen? I don't even know what I did. But then as time went on and I started to watch like all my friends get out there and they was teenagers selling themselves and all type of stuff. And I was like, that could have been me. It could have been me. So I think that having my son young, it definitely changed my life because the majority of them are not even alive anymore. So for me to have grown children and to be able to say that, like, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Dama Lama.
You know, when I had my two kids,
Why is we laughing? What? She didn't say shit. Why is we laughing?
We go through this at least once a month.
Why? What? What am I missing? Go ahead.
What's
Man.
their names?
Assholes.
What's their names?
They're dicks. Okay.
Oh,
What's the kids' names?
Vaseline and Petroleus.
who?
Vaseline and Petroleus. Okay, go ahead.
Shut up, Rika.
Look, she said too. What are their names again? But okay,
No, not my beautiful children. We're not gonna talk about them now. But
yeah, time for this shit. No, this good Sunday.
stop fucking around, y'all.
Come on, man.
Shit. I don't know.
Spit it out.
I don't know, cuz.
So nothing in your dating history would have changed your life if you'd have made a different decision.
I mean,
Oh, dating history? I thought you meant just life.
All the above.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Cause I got one for that one too.
Shush.
My first husband.
Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. Come on. Down.
probably. I don't fucking know.
Damn. You can't root nothing back? So your life was going to be on this course that you on no matter what.
I mean, look, God has mapped out this life for me, and I'm
I agree
just
with you.
letting Him do what
All right.
He got to do.
All right. The reason I asked it is only because sometimes, as we all know, we see those stories like, if I hadn't run into your daddy or whatever it is.
If you notice, I ain't got no kids.
Yeah, I ain't either. I honestly just think, for me, and I'm not talking shit we regret, because I don't regret anything. I don't regret anything that happened in my life. But
Okay, all right. You're right. Go ahead.
I think the day I broke my rule of dating somebody with no kids, of dating people with kids, I think that's when my life changed.
Why is that?
Only because I had to grow up a lot to be in this situation. Oh, we just going the full thing. Okay.
My bad.
No, you good. Go ahead, bro. You doing you. I'm just saying, I think a lot of that changed my perspective on life and what I expected out of life. So, that's it.
Life-wise, I'm not gonna say dating-wise, because dating-wise, it's nothing in that life, in that perspective has changed. Nothing. Life-wise, the passing of my dad and my growing up after that has led me to where I'm at now. Like, my go-getter spirit, my ambition, like, all of that, got me to where I am. Like, my not giving up, I don't have nobody to fall back on type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was to fall down or get behind on anything and not having nobody to go to and look to like get that you got this, you can keep on going, like that type of thing, led me to where I'm at now. I have to pull myself up, besides God. And and I've met friends now that I have, they got my back now, or give me that pep talk, or you got this, you do, all of that. I didn't have that growing up. And yes, Mama is alive. We are restoring our relationship now, but my daddy was that for me. And so, from then to now, I've had to fall on and rely on myself.
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel like if my daddy didn't pass away, I'd probably be further.
I got another question.
What's up?
When's the last time you completely trusted a male counterpart that wasn't a family member?
My situationship
Now,
as we speak. Yeah.
you trust him wholeheartedly.
No, not no more. He done fucked it up. He working on it. He fucked it up.
So,
But
before,
it started off, yes.
So when you started, you trusted him wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
What about you, Cam?
Probably my husband.
Probably is wild.
Hmm?
Probably is wild. If
Why?
y'all took them vows, I would think it'd be absolute.
I mean, we separated, but I was thinking of in my life, it would be him. I can't think of nobody else. It would probably be him.
I start off,
Would? Well, go ahead. Because I got to
Every-
follow up.
I start off every relationship or situationship with trusting you because you've done nothing to.
And that's how I am.
To-
People think you're supposed to gain it. I don't believe that.
You start out with
I
that,
start off with
you
that, and I'll
lose
let
it.
you.
So
lose
y'all
it
are
as
the
we
type to
progress.
grade, you get an A until you get to an F.
Yeah,
Yeah, you start off with everything:
Yeah.
respect, the trust, the.
yeah. Because if
You
I don't
start
go,
off
because
with
if
that.
I go in, because think about it like
if I
this.
go in with the
Negativity
F,
already, then everything you do is gonna trigger. You know, it's gonna make me feel type of way. But if I give you the benefit of the doubt from the beginning, then the only person that can mess
fuck
that up is you.
I'm going to go against my rule that I set for myself. today.
and agree with her.
No,
No, this one he ain't agreeing.
this is the reverse manifestation. I really hate to do this. Y'all really know that y'all, with the saying it, y'all are the minority
Yeah,
in the dating pool, right?
I'm sure.
Y'all are the minority because it doesn't feel, from a male's perspective, it feels like, especially women in our age bracket, it doesn't feel like we have that. It feels like fuck my baby daddy is where we start, and then we get to some meet me at the altar shit, but we don't start there. I feel like we start at zero, and then we got to keep working through and
Gotta
earning.
build it up.
And that's hard. Like starting at an A, starting at an A is wonderful.
Right.
But starting at an F, I feel like I failed just because I got your number.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
Starting at an F is absolutely insane, and I wouldn't want to talk to nobody where I started at.
Right. Because then everybody's paying for what you already done been through.
And that's what I'm
that's
saying.
not fair to
It
them.
feels like it. That's why that was my first question about when was the last time you completely trusted somebody. Because if you starting off with trust and everything until he F it up, that's different.
Right.
But it feels like the majority of our dating pool got so much baggage, and I'm declaring that the women I'll encounter going forward won't. But it feels like the ones from my past dating life, they started with so much baggage that they didn't know how to let go.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get it. Okay, so you know how you got that it's gonna take some time for you to meet my kids kind of mentality. You know what I'm saying? It feels like it's the same way with your heart. It's gonna take some time for me to meet your heart, as opposed to me meeting your heart at first, and then you hardening over time after I did something to damage it. So I don't know how. I really wish we could do something to make that different, because I think that's the real issue in our dating pool, is that so many people start off with, I don't trust you, I don't trust you.
Well, I'm going to say a lot of that, too, is probably because people are not showing up with the people that they naturally and normally are.
How do you know when it's not, though?
I don't think it's really a way to know. I think that's why life is full
Hence the
of
reason
trials
I
and
was like,
tribulations and lessons and experiences, because you're supposed to.
You supposed to be able to notice the difference, right?
I do. Everybody start. I do. Don't think I
Yeah.
just be like, that's it. That's the one for me. Come on.
Yeah.
Everybody start off different. Everybody starts off different. I mean, he think they look the same. That's because he's just judging me. Okay, they don't look the same.
Because somebody could just be your friend first, and then maybe y'all go on a date or two. Or
And how does it
another
normally
person
play
you-
out?
For
When you start off as friends first,
anybody that I started off with as friends first, we end up in a relationship.
And
I've only
then-
had long-term relationships.
and then how did that end?
When I ended it,
I mean, you ended it.
yeah.
Every single
The
time.
last
Every
person
single
I
time.
talked to that started off as a friend.
So,
Every single time.
Are they still your friends?
If I want them to be.
no,
If I want them to be.
no.
And I don't, you know
And
what?
we was close as fuck.
And this is the thing.
I'll
I
never
don't. I
go
don't
those lines
believe
again.
in sometimes some things
That's
are
why it's
better.
so hard.
Sometimes some things are better leaving it
As
where it is.
Yeah, I should.
Because it don't mean that necessarily you did nothing wrong or I did something wrong. And sometimes in certain situations, another person wasn't ready to let go. So you being friends
Right.
don't, you know what I'm saying, is only gonna cause them more pain by seeing you or talking to you or giving them false hope. So sometimes it's better just pull the Band-Aid out, agree to, you know what I'm
I'm not
saying, it
doing
ain't
shit
gonna
again.
work.
But that's
And-
what. Okay, so
Nope. Never
everybody's always saying they want to date somebody that's their best friend, right?
Again. Nah, bruh.
But
No.
if you're going through
Yeah,
it,
I definitely want my
right?
friend
Because you want that.
laugh,
Because that's
giggle.
because when everything else fades, that's the bond is gonna last, right?
Yeah.
However, once you friend zone somebody, why are you not dating them? If that's the case, why are you not trying to date the person you friend zone? If that's the case,
If
'Cause
you are
everybody-
friend zone,
yeah.
9 times out of 10, you're not their type.
Yeah. Because just because you my
That's not always
friend
true.
don't mean
Uh,
if they not dating you, then yeah, it's something.
let's
That-
be for real.
I'm serious.
If you friend zone
If
somebody,
if a
you
woman
are
friends
not
them, it's
interested in them
something
like
about
that.
them that you don't consider going past y'all being friends.
Now, I'm going to tell you, you're talking to a friend zone escape king. I can escape that thing quicker
And
than you
how
ever
did that
see.
last for you?
Okay, so that's the one I was with for 10 years. There was another one I was with for
The friend
5.
zone escape king is crazy.
5. So it worked. I would say there are successes, even though they didn't end in forever. I still think they're successes because they were significant parts of my life.
But they friend zoned you.
They did.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. At some point,
They
there
did.
was something that made them say,
And then
no.
all of a sudden, oh, there you are.
You just
Probably
kept-
wasn't all of a sudden.
See what I'm saying? It's always been there, right?
I ain't gonna say
So-
that.
I'm gonna interrupt y'all
Always
just for
been
a
there.
second because
I know this for a fact. It's always been there.
I gotta go because I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
They can keep talking to y'all, but I have to go.
Get your ass out of here. Go ahead.
I love y'all. I gotta go.
You going? Oh, you can rap.
That's on you.
I don't care. Big homie,
Yeah,
what we on?
I don't know.
All right. You can rap.
Okay, y'all. We will see y'all next week. Have a wonderful week.
It's a new place, it's Saturday night.
bad.
Time to
No,
grab your
he-
heels and feel
Well, I was
alright.
wrong.
Got a
And what we-
podcast that's on fire. Someone you can keep taking you higher. Every Sunday at 4 p.m. It's ladies' night, we're taking flight. Talking hot topics, keeping it tight. We got the scoop on everything, it's true. All the things that men wanna know too. Ladies' night, we're bringing the heat. Podcast casting can't be beat. It's ladies' night, we're taking flight. Talking hot topics, keeping it tight. We got the scoop on everything, it's true. All the things that men wanna know.